Okay, welcome back. We're still discussing the Delta Central Senatorial District elections, and we have more tweets here. This is from Ifeanyi Akogo, who says APC does not have any structure in Delta State. Freddie Esenwa says, take APC evidence to court and see if you will win until 2015. We all must change this impunity by all parties. The APC should stop. Then Keafe says, the APC did the same thing to one of their candidates during the primaries. They brought in thugs, they brought in chaos. So why are they complaining about the situation and blaming the PDP for their failure?
Well, the issue of primaries within a party, of course, it becomes rancorous. It becomes a bit, not quite pleasant. But it's on record that the same aspirant, Festus Keyamo, was on television yesterday, on AIT, decrying the level of thuggery, the level of violence that marred this same election. Now, what bothers us, frankly speaking, is not Delta. It is that we hope that for once, Nigeria will start getting it right.
Okay, Mr.
And
Mohammed.
is it possible for us to have election that will not be marred by violence? Is it possible for us to have election that will not be marred by ballot stuffing? Is it possible for us to have an election where the military, the security will play the role?
Is it possible?
Where they will not
No. Is it possible? It's possible. Okay, but let's answer this question. I've just been told that we're out of time.
Yes.
There are some things they need to do. Is it true that during the primaries, Mr. Festus Keyamo his primaries were scuttled, that there was violence? Is it true?
No.
It wasn't true.
No,
so the ticket wasn't taken away from Festus Keyamo.
Not in the list.
Is it true that the APC doesn't have structure on ground?
Oh yes, it is. You see, APC as a party was registered, I told you, less than 3 months ago.
Okay.
For you to have structure, we don't want to have kangaroo. You have to do registration.
Okay.
You have to do convention. You have to do ward, local government, and state congresses to be supervised by INEC. But the fact that we do not have APC as a body with structure does not mean that the legacy parties that form APC don't have structures. I was in Delta for 4 days, and I knew that we had campaigns. I knew where we went to. Who mobilized the people for us? It was the structures that of those legacy parties, the defunct AMPP, defunct ACN, and
Let
DPP.
me ask you a question.
Yes.
Are you aware that there are more than 5 cases in court on about the state ESCO of DPP in Delta State? Because you are talking of a deep ESCO of your legacy parties. Are you aware that they are even questioning that the ESCO of DPP, which was elected, was deemed to have expired by 2011, and they are quarreling in DPP now? And there are about 5 cases in the Federal High Court and the State High Court about APC, the ESCO of DPP in Delta State.
What relevant is that?
No, you are saying that the legacy, if they are quarreling among themselves, you are saying that the legacy party. Thank you for first of all admitting that you don't have a structure. Therefore, you could not have won an election without a structure. Thank you for that.
Quarreling among themselves now at national level?
No, that is not. We are.
Does it mean they have no structure?
We are talking. You have admitted.
Look at you.
No, you have admitted.
You are talking.
Please.
You ask a question.
You have admitted that you have no structure.
But
you are not resting your argument on. No, listen. No, wait.
You
are saying that you have admitted you have no structure.
That is not
But you are
true.
saying that the structure you have is you are dependent on the structures of parties that you say form a legacy.
Yes.
That's what you are dependent on.
Yes.
I am now saying that even those legacy, those you say form legacy, are quarreling among themselves. So you can therefore build on those structures.
So I'm asking you now.
That's what I'm making.
I'm asking you.
you.
The PDP quarreling among themselves. The Balade faction, is it not attacking the Tukuru Bamanga faction? Would I say now the reason because of that there is no structure in the
No,
DPP?
that does not even arrive. You have no structure. You cannot
No.
talk about that one issue.
Look,
You are talking about
today,
party.
there's a
The fact
faction
that
in
there's a
PDP.
fact, there's the fact
Do you
that
have it as a fact of
Does that-
PDP?
In his speech.
No.
Listen,
For what he said now.
No.
For what he said now,
Can
do you
you
agree?
get his opening speech?
Okay.
He said a part of DPP
Yes.
joined them in APC.
Yes.
Which means, one, the PDP is already fractionalized.
Yeah, of course, yes, we know
Parts
that.
are still there.
Yes.
And even within the part that is still there, they are in court.
I agree with you.
Within the
Fine.
faction.
Fine.
So, if within a political party you have about 3 factions,
Yes.
and I'm saying you have no structure.
But
and
you,
you're
have,
resting
you
your
have
structure.
to have 2 factions in
No,
the PDP
no, no,
right
no,
now.
no.
So
What
does
is-
that,
have you ever had a PDP, new PDP anything
But
in Delta
Ajay
State? In
took
Delta
on-
State? Have you ever had
Okay,
it in
in
Delta?
Delta State
Have you
they
ever
had
had
it.
it in
Okay.
Delta?
In Nigeria,
No, have you ever had it in
are there
Delta?
factions?
so, but does that mean there's no structure in Nigeria?
In Nigeria
PDP
now, or
faction?
for PDP?
Have you ever? Of course, the PDP has a structure.
Okay.
You have no
You
structure.
see the argument that because they have gone to court, have you ever
In
taken
any
to
case,
court?
having accepted you have no structure, you could not have won an election.
Okay, gentlemen,
That's it.
we really have to go, and you have to respond to this real quick. Preston Adams says APC really does not have structure in
Nigeria.
Delta, unlike Edo.
When you talk about structure, if you are talking about formalized structure, having chairman, secretary, we don't have it because we've not had our convention. But human beings are the ones that go to vote, not structure. And our people, and I've explained to you, the ACN, defunct ACN has a structure, defunct DPP has a structure, defunct AMPP has a structure, defunct CPC has a structure.
Okay.
And they went
Second
out.
question. There's no time here.
Yeah.
I have 2 questions for you. This is from Emmanuel. Is it okay? No, Al Kalima. Sulai Mohammed, please answer. Why was Festus Keyamo denied the primaries ticket?
He lost the primaries.
He lost. Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Nwoboshi. This is from Ino Koko. Says the governor of Delta State admitted that the AIT cameraman was brutalized and apologized. How come you're denying that there's no violence?
That what?
That the governor of Delta State admitted that AIT cameraman was brutalized and apologized. Why are you denying that there was no violence? Is that true?
If the governor apologized, if AIT said that made the statement, and of course, as the governor of the state, the chief security officer, is not accepting it.
Okay.
That it was caused by PDP.
All right, thank you very much. And then Ologun E says, I'm an Uroboman. PDP is strongly opposed in Delta Central. That result is very impossible. The figures are outrageous. Haba.
He has his right to his own opinion, but I'm telling you that Urobo has always voted for PDP, and there was only an interregnum of 2 years.
Okay. Thank you very much. We are out of time, but you have 2 seconds or 10 seconds to give your closing statement, and we'll begin with you.
Simple. What happened in Delta on Saturday was a travesty of election. Votes were allocated. Thumb printing were rampant, and we did catalog all this. We are not just manufacturing things from the air, and PDP cannot explain to Nigerians how come from having 89,000 votes in 2011, they came to have 259,000 votes in 2013. Nigerians are not stupid.
Thank you very much. Mr. Nwoboshi.
Well, I want to thank the Deltans for, especially my brothers from Delta Central, for voting for PDP. Delta belongs to all of us, and nobody can push a particular section of Delta into opposition. The Roboman has always voted for the majority party in this country, dating back from the first republic to now, and the Roboman cannot remain in opposition. So I want to thank them for coming back to the mainstream after the 2 years interregnum.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Lai Mohammed, National Publicity Secretary of the APC. Thank you for coming on the program. And Mr. Peter Nwoboshi, Chairman PDP Delta State. Thank you for coming on the program. And for you at home, you at home who let us be a part of your evening, thank you so much for your mails, for your tweets. We do apologize that we're not able to take them. Probably the next edition will make our time to take all your mails and all your tweets. Thank you so much and have yourself a good night. I'm Neo Taigwe.